The fans continue to file in as we come to you live from San Diego, California. Good to have you with us for this contest between bitter AFC West rivals. San Diego squares off against Oakland. Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. We're ready for the kickoff for the AFC Championship game as we get this game started. Janikowski in to kick this one off. From the 2. Number 29 has a nice return, taking it back to the 32. John, there's nothing like football in January in the NFL. The conference championships at hand now to determine who goes to the Super Bowl. What do you think?
Here's a prediction. These two teams are going to leave it all on the field today because a winner goes to the biggest game of the year and the loser goes home.
Hand it off to the back. Huff is there on the stop at the 37.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at him. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
Tomlinson, the lone setback. With the throw, he goes up and grabs it. Number 21 takes him down at the 42. Eric Parker bails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Morrison comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Only one man in the backfield. Throwing. And he makes he can't haul it in.
And there's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 40-yard line.
All right, let's go. Keep that press on. Blue game, blue game. We like to practice.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package, looking to run it here. Pressure.
Switching to a 3-step drop might be a pretty good idea. He has to find a way to get that ball out of there a little more quickly.
Cyphers will come in now to punt it away. Number 19 is the deep return man. And this one comes back out to the 20. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
A little misdirection. 3 is there for the tackle at the 34. Good blocking up front and a nice gain on the counter.
Yeah, and that was a perfect call in that situation. He did a nice job avoiding the first wave of defenders, then converting for the first down.
They give it to the halfback. Williams is there on the stop at the 38.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Only one man back. A little misdirection. Heel comes up to make the play at the 48. Brown has gained enough for another first down, his second of the drive. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Let's go, defense.
I'm coming through, baby.
Set. They soft, man. One of us gonna make a play. Hold the up.
They give it to the halfback. Number 31 is there for the tackle at the 40. The move the chains again after another long gain on the ground.
You know, I was talking to the coach the other day, and he said he wanted to emphasize the run a little more. And that's exactly what we're seeing.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Will. Deuce it. Here we go. Set.
Brown,
Here we
the
go.
lone setback.
Defense, get ready.
It's a blitz. Steps up. Can't avoid the rush. The big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and moves. Now, he won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. They'll go from the I formation. Unleashes the deep ball. He can't stay inbounds. Not one of his better throws, missing long. The Chargers line up in the quarter defense. Drops back, looking for the long completion. Almost picked off.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well. Bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
Leckler is ready to punt this one away. Number 29 sets up, waiting for the punt. Won't take a chance trying to return this one. Inside their own 20. Tomlinson in the backfield. Gets the toss to the left. Morrison is there on the stop at the 11-yard line. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Looking for room. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. Burgess comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line. Tomlinson running hard, going right through the arm tackles. Ball on their own 19. Drops back. On the move. And this pass is completed. The 40, midfield, the 40, the 30. Puck is there on the stop.
I'll tell you, that was an impressive play. I mean, he makes everything look so effortless and easy.
1st and 10. Jackson goes in motion. With a counterplay. Schweigert comes up to make the play at the 10-yard line. Pickup of about 8. They need 10 for a score. The Raiders with a 4-man front. They're blitzing. Touchdown, San Diego.
Watch this catch by the tight end. I always say the tight end is always more of a threat in the red zone. He's a big target, and his skills sometimes cause matchup problems for the defense. This is a good special teams play.
The point after is good.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
From the 4. It's loose. The Chargers grab the live ball. Trying to get something started, he ends up turning it over on the kickoff.
Yeah, and the thing is, they've got their wedge busters down there, and everyone else is flying down the field trying to make a play. and somebody ends up putting a big hit on that return man.
Sapp is there on the stop at the 26. The defensive line sniffed that play out beautifully.
The guys along the defensive line are very big and very active, and they're very good at sucking up blocks, opening holes for the linebackers to make plays when the other team decides to go with the run.
Rivers using split backs. Throwing. Almost intercepted. Parker was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Intended receiver on the play. Third and 13. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go, D, let's go.
Tomlinson, the deep man.
There we go. Solid 29.
Dropping back. Closing in. Throws on the move. And the catch is made. Morrison cuts him down at the 21.
Time to call a special teams play.
Kading heads out to try this field goal. The veteran connecting for the field goal.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they'll think a touchdown for their next one.
Nice distance. This one is taken by number 19. Number 19 accelerates and takes it down to the 27. A little misdirection. Phillips comes up to make the play.
Let's go.
Has started off quickly as the first quarter comes to an end with the score, San Diego. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Let's go, D.
Out of the I formation. Gives the ball off. Can't bring him down. Heel is there for the tackle at the 48. Brown pushing his way through the would-be tacklers. He picks up solid yardage. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Coming through, baby.
The Chargers come out in a nickel package.
Hey, watch the
They
screen.
give it to the halfback. Williams is there on the stop at the 45.
3-yard gain
Brown
on the
takes
play.
advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards.
Second and 7. Ball on the 45-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Blue game, blue game.
The Chargers come out in a nickel package.
Let's go, D. Let us big time.
Hand it off to the back. Hayden is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
To convert on this third down, they have to reach the 38. The defense lines up in the nickel. With the pass,
He's going to need to bring down those throws and be a little bit more accurate if he wants to win this thing and get his team to the Super Bowl.
Leckler will do his best to get this one inside their 5. He's waving for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Watch the back. Not today. Watch the man. All day, baby. Come on.
It's a blitz. Incomplete pass.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
Play hard and fast, baby.
Hand off to the tailback. Washington is there on the stop at the 38. Washington appears to have sustained an injury and will make his way to the sideline under his own power. 1st and 10. The Raiders with a 4-man front. Rivers with a man in motion. Handed off to the back. Howard is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line. Tomlinson runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Ball on their own 44. Under pressure. Gets the pass off. Big hit on the ball carrier. Oliver appears to have sustained an injury and will make his way to the sideline under his own power. The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Gates, the motion man. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Rolls right. Throws it.
LaDainian Tomlinson is one of the best backs in the league. He has it all. I've watched him and I thought, I don't know if there's a guy that's better at running and catching and blocking and doing all the things that you have to do to be a running back.
We've just gotten word that he's injured his foot, although it's not serious. His return is listed as questionable. Williams is there on the stop at the 30.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hands.
Tomlinson, the lone back. Handoff to the tailback. Fakes the handoff. Deep pass looking for the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, San Diego.
The quarterback went through his progressions and found a receiver that he thought had the best chance to haul it in for the score. This is a good special teams play.
Kading comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Another drive, John, that results in a touchdown, and this game is quickly getting out of hand.
This defense has a solid core of players. They just don't seem to be playing very well in this one. They still have to go, and maybe they can turn things around. But they have to find a way to swing the momentum in their favor.
This one is fielded by number 19.
Kickoff return.
The Raiders have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 22. Oliver is back in there after getting taken out with an injury earlier. Fires this one deep. It's broken up.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Curry was his intended target. Brown, the deep back. They give it to the halfback.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Ball on their own 25. The backs are lined up in an eye. Gives this one a ride to the left. Creed has it.
Hey, everyone knows they're one away from the big game, so we should expect to see a few more great defensive plays like that one.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Changing things up along the defensive front. The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Handed off to the back. Howard comes up to make the play. Tomlinson kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. Rivers sends a man in motion.
Come on.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. The wide receiver has it. Oliver is there on the stop at the 46. Johnny has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
First and 10.
Ball on the 46-yard line. The Raiders come out in a nickel package. He tucks it away, setting up play action. Throwing, drops the interception.
Incomplete pass. Gates.
Morrison had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Second and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
The Raiders come out in a dime package. Tucks it away. The defender goes down. Schweiger is there for the tackle.
LaDainian Tomlinson is one of those backs that'll do it all. If I had to pick one back in the NFL, I don't know, but I might just pick LaDainian Tomlinson.
The defense lines up in the nickel. A little misdirection. Jackson is there on the stop. Tomlinson rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half. To carry it. Fakes the handoff with the pass. Gets his hand on it.
Great position and great reaction made that play happen.
Schweiger was there on the coverage. Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions. The Raiders come out in a 4-3. Gates moves in motion. With the throw, incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
Kading will try to come through with the field goal here. The veteran kicks it through. From the 6.
Kickoff return.
And he steps out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Number 19 on the
Ball on their own 36.
Watch your eyes.
Brown, the deep back.
Defense, get ready.
Hand it off. Williams comes up to make the play at the 39-yard line. The defensive tackles surge through the line to bring the runner down. Ball on their own 39.
ball on the 39-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Play football. Let's go.
They'll go from the I formation.
Let's run, man.
It's a blitz, knocked away.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
Curry was the intended receiver on that play. Throws it. Turns. He has it. Jammer makes the stop, and they'll be short of the marker. The pass is caught, but just shy of the first down.
That was perfect defense. They allowed the catch, but they were there to make the tackle.
Fourth and 1 coming up. Hand off to the tailback. Number 57 comes up to make the play at the 49-yard line.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Fires this one deep. Ooh, nearly picked off. Good effort to deflect that pass, which had big yardage written all over it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 49-yard
Blitz is coming. With the pass, nearly intercepted. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again.
Number 19, the intended receiver on the play.
Here we come. Let's go.
Throws it. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
Punt it away.
Number 29 will go back to accept this punt. They'll spot this one where it went out. Parker, the motion man. Fullback handoff. Burgess comes up to make the play at the 15-yard line. The Raiders come out in a 4-3. Parker, the man in motion.
Hey, watch the screen.
Going into halftime, the score is 20-0. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Cyphers is just about ready to kick this one away. From the 9-yard line. The Raiders
16 yards.
face an uphill battle as they begin this drive. At the 26, so they have 1st and 10 here. Nickelback in this time.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
So a gain of about 1. It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
On the play. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 27-yard line.
They'll bring the blitz, looking for the long completion. He made the catch. Heel comes up to make the play. At the 36, great play calling.
Hey, I like this strategy. The defense wants to blitz. And they're saying, if you want to blitz, we're going to get a big play on you. And that's exactly what happened there.
Brown is the deep back. On the ground. Merriman is there on the stop at the 30-yard line.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
They give it to the halfback. Number 57 comes up to make the play at the 18. Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
They weren't able to get into the red zone once in the first half, but here they are in the 3rd, inside the 20. Hand it off.
Hey, watch that screen.
Number 31 is there on the stop at the 19. Holding. The call is holding, and that'll push them back.
That's what happens when your feet and your body get going in the wrong position.
They've been very good rushing the ball on 1st down, but still trail.
Yeah, sometimes a strong running game doesn't always translate into scoring a lot of points.
Runs him over. Ronnie Brown has just gone over the century mark. They're threatening inside the 20. Key series here as they're in the red zone trying to stay in the game. Number 59 is there for the tackle at the 9-yard line. This drive 9 yards away from a touchdown. They give it to the halfback. Castillo is there on the stop at the 10.
No gain on the play.
You better kick it here.
This kick will be from 27.
He shouldn't have any problems with this attempt.
The kick.
The attempt is good. So the field goal caps off the first drive of the second half.
And this is just the way you want to come out in the third quarter.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. This one is handled by number 29.
If they keep playing like they did in the first half, you can chalk up another win for this franchise.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Tosses it out to the left. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
The defense came up and stopped him right in his tracks. That's just the kind of thing that the defensive coordinator loves to see.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Rivers back in the shotgun. Stuart Schweiger brought him down for his third tackle. Throws it. Picked off. It's intercepted.
Looks like the guy's doing all he can to get his team to the Super Bowl by making one heck of a pick.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 42-yard line. John, their first down rushing average is very impressive.
Yeah, they're getting some solid blocking inside and outside.
Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Hand off to the tailback. Phillips comes up to make the play at the 20.
On the carry.
Ronnie Brown is such a versatile and dangerous weapon, and he's now over 1,500 yards for the season. Looking ahead to Honolulu in the Pro Bowl. Hand it off. This one will be spotted at the 20-yard line. The tackle is his fifth of the game. To get the first down, they have to reach the 18-yard line. And here's a look at each team's success on third down so far. With a counterplay. Number 59 is there on the stop at the 19-yard line. Sebastian Janikowski lines up for about a 36-yard field goal attempt. Janikowski sends it between the uprights for the second time.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
This one is fielded by number 29. Their defense looking for a second straight interception. The Raiders with a four-man front on the call. They're going to spot this one at the 20. He wraps up the ball carrier, and his tackle total is now 4. Takes it up the middle, picks up less than a yard.
That was just a burst of power from the defensive line.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3.
We're talking about bringing.
He hands it off. Schweiger is there on the stop at the 27.
They've done a pretty good job moving the ball in the ground.
Ball on their own 27. They'll go from the I formation. Hand it off.
Let's do our thing.
They'll go with a play fake.
This is a good special teams play.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. And he waves for the fair catch.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
The Raiders will start the drive. At the 42-yard.
Brown. The lone back. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play.
The fourth quarter is about to begin.
Ball on their own 46. Only one man in the backfield.
With the carry, 1-yard loss on the play.
Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Danny.
Hand off to the tailback. Merriman comes up to make the play at the 46. So a gain of about 1.
1-yard gain on the play.
Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Keep that press on him.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Long throw. Almost picked off.
The pass ball.
So he's able to break up that pass, and it saves what would have been a very big gain. Even though it's 4th and long here, they're going to go for it. Receives the handoff, looking for the long completion. He made the catch. Number 29 is there on the stop at the 12-yard line. Handed off to the back. Castillo comes up to make the play at the 9.
On the carry.
Brown battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. 9 yards will get them 6 points.
They ain't got nothing.
Number 59 is there for the tackle. Quinn will be facing a 3rd down now after that pass nets 6. 3rd down, and if they can get to the 2-yard line, they'll pick up the 1st. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Hand it off. Oakland cannot convert a 3rd down today. That's the 9th time.
Let me tell you, I'm seeing a team who is getting physically beat up. Give a lot of credit to the defensive coordinator for being prepared and putting his players in a position to make plays.
4th and 4 coming up on this play. This is a situation where they just have to go for it. Toss play to the left, so they can't convert and turn it over on downs.
Yeah, but now you almost have to try for it. When you talk about 4th down situations, this is what you're talking about.
Will start the drive.
Of course, now they give the ball back, and you talk about failed 4th down conversions.
Hand it off to the back. Morrison comes up to make the play at the 5-yard line. They couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Hands it off. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down. The Raiders with a 4-man front. Gates, the man in motion. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground, take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
Cyphers comes into the game for the punt. Number 19 back to return. From the 43-yard line. Able to get some good yardage on the return, and he goes down at the 45-yard line. Ball on the 45-yard line. Gives the ball off. Play action. Stepping up, throwing. Almost intercepted.
Incomplete pass.
Number 57 had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Bush, the lone back. 3rd down play. They have to get it to the 35-yard line for a new 1st.
I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Throws it, and the catch is made. Phillips comes up to make the play at the 29. With the carry. Number 29 is there for the tackle at the 27. Looking for the long completion. And he lets it slip out of his grasp. The Chargers come out in a nickel package. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage. As expected, they'll go for it here. Gets rid of it. Drops the interception. They fail to get the first and turn it over on downs.
At this point in the game, they need a big play. Sometimes high risk equals high rewards. They might try a different play next time.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Picked up 10 yards. Second down and short.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3.
Hold the look. All right, let's go.
With the counterplay. 2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
2 minutes to go. Hands it off to the back. Huff comes up to make the play at the 25-yard line.
The guys up front have been doing a heck of a job opening holes for the running game today.
Only one man back. They give it to the halfback. He'll field that one tomorrow. Johnny had a guy right there in his face, but made him miss.
Yeah, and every back in this league needs to be able to make the first guy miss, because defensive linemen and some linebackers are so good at getting penetration. You can't allow them to bring you down every time they get back there.
Hand off to the tailback. They're inside the 15. The Raiders with a four-man front. Burgess is there on the stop at the 12-yard line. Washington looks to be shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. So they have 12 yards to go for a touchdown. Tomlinson lines up behind his fullback in the I. Receives the handoff. This will be a chip shot.
These kickers live for the pressure kick. Most of the time, icing them makes no difference.
So this should be an easy 3. Following the field goal, the score is 23-6. Chargers. Cyphers is back and ready to put this one in the air. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is fielded by number 19. The Raiders need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 20. Washington was taken out earlier with a minor injury, but now returns to the game. The rush is on. With the throw, Heel comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line. They're going to go with a no huddle.
And this guy's so strong, he was able to get that pass away.
Jumps and makes the catch. Phillips is there for the tackle. They want to hurry it up here. Hand it off. Going deep. He's there for the catch. Touchdown. And it's not finished yet.
You better kick it here.
Janikowski comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good, and they close the gap after the touchdown, making it a 10-point fourth-quarter lead. Interesting call here. They're going to line up as if they're going to try to recover an onside kick. Here's the onside kick from the 42.
Time's running out for them. So if they want to get back in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get into the end zone on this possession.
First and 10.
Ball on the 42.
7 defensive backs in on this one. Going to the air on first down. Going for the deep man. Just couldn't get that pass under control.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
Not much left they can do here. Even if they score, it's still over. Drops back. Long throw. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, San Diego 23, Oakland 13. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.